What is going on? When you play the guitar, hopefully you're using a pick. There are some techniques about the angle of how the pick hits the string. Last night I was working with a student who maybe thought that it was rotated more like at this angle. But I think he needs to flip that and hit this angle. So his pinky was like rolled forward. He needs to roll that pinky back towards the rear of the guitar, towards the volume pot. So it should be hitting the string about a 45-degree angle, in my opinion. You don't really need to be flat or parallel with the string. The pick and the string don't have to be perfectly parallel. You can angle a slight 45-degree. Also, I believe holding the pick on the side of your index finger on the first bone is a good call. Add the thumb. These fingers should be pretty relaxed. You don't want to tense up your hands. Keep your hands pretty loose. And the pick should be actually have a little bit of give in it. So if you're crushing the pick, you're probably making too much tension in your picking hand. We got to keep your hands a little bit loose. Let that pick bounce slightly. But here's how you don't drop it. If you're afraid you're going to drop it, here's a trick. Just push it down. Only a tiny tip should be sticking out, I believe. Not a giant percentage of the pick. Only just a tiny little tip. So if you take your picking hand and put it on the bridge, I always say that solves a few problems. Again, I'm not tensing up. Remember that exercise we did the other day? Something like that. That's a harmonic minor scale. I always compare the picking hand to like a motor of a vehicle. It's just, it's gotta be tuned up and functioning properly for the car to go down the road. So make sure or experiment with hitting it a little bit of an angle and not totally square. Don't crank your arm under here and hit it at an opposite angle. I believe that's my feeling about it. I'm not the ultimate authority, but I'm the best I got. So have fun with that. Keep rocking.